I'd like to give all glory and praise and honor unto Most High. We're going to get into it right here. Psalms 116:15. It says, precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. So right here, you see that the Most High views death differently than we do. You know, when his saints die. I mean, not one of the wicked. So it says, you know, the death of his saints is precious because, you know, his saints, his people, they're the apple of his eye, man. You know, a lot of times, you know, you see that you seen these celebrities die, you know, like, you know what I mean, Kobe passed, Little Richard and Jerry Stiller. You seen all these guys pass, you know, people like to automatically put these guys at the, at the Most High's gates, man, heavenly gates, man. Oh, yeah, he's up in heaven, da da da. Nah, it don't work like that, man. That's not how it worked, you know. I mean, and a lot of people don't want to hear that. They weren't saints. They weren't saints of the Most High, man. I mean, Kobe was a high level witch. I mean, Mason. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't want to hear that, you know, but you know, he was. You know, of course, we love what he did on the court and things like that. Yeah, but you know, it's a whole different ball game when you step in front of the courts of the Most High. You know, Most High. These celebrities are they ain't worth spit in his eyes, man. You know, they're counted as spittle, man. You know. You know, so they're not precious in his eyes, man. The scripture says that which is highly esteemed among men is an abomination in the sight of the Lord. So these guys had a lot of worldly love, man. The love of the world. And the scripture said when you have the love of the world, you're an enemy of the Most High. You can't serve two masters. You know. You know, a lot of these guys have done wicked things to get what they at. They blood sacrifice a lot of innocent people. You know. So. You know, when these guys die, man, right here, a lot of people, like I said, they want to put them at the heavenly gates. They're not there, man. But on the other hand, when it's true saints, when we pass, that's a good thing, man. We precious in the sight of the Lord. But when the enemy put us, let's say one of these devils was to put us to death, that's a big deal, man. And most I don't take that lightly because the scripture says, "Touch not thy anointed and do thy prophets no harm." You know. So what happens is the Most High marks out their bloodline, man. You know, he tells one of the angels mark out generations of their bloodline. You know, and like, yeah, that person might live a wonderful life. You know what I mean, but yeah, his generation's gonna catch hell. You know, and we've seen the Most High done that. You know, we've seen the Most High do that, man. Yeah, you have a little fun. You got your riches and fame, but you just curse the entire bloodline. You mean? Oh man. You know, and that's because we all big money on this side, man. You know what I mean? Let's take a look at this. We all big generals on this side, man. Big money, man. See me? So when you working for the Most High, when you one of His saints, you do the equivalent of like a 4-star general, man. When you working for Satan, you just like you an expendable soldier, man. You know what I mean? Satan don't care about you, and he shows you that by, you know what I mean, giving you what you want and taking your soul. You know what I mean? He got your soul. The Most High don't work like that. You know what I mean? And I got this right here. These guys are hell, man. This was like I don't know if you guys remember when they was hunting the terrorists down, and they had like the cards with their names and faces of the most wanted terrorists. You know, and they had like Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden, like they were like the top guys. You know, so that's how we are, man. I'm just saying that like we equivalent to these. I mean, to these men in terms of like importance in the Most High's kingdom, man. We the top. All his saints is important pieces, man. I mean, we top generals out over here, man. But it's not like that in Satan's kingdom, man. You know, in Satan's kingdom, like, yo, I mean, you guys are like, man. You guys are just low class, man. You guys ain't big money, you know. But yeah, we all big pieces. So that's why it's a big deal when these devils touch us, man. The Most High raises up hell. He starts uprooting their foundations, you know, attacking them, sending angels of death to chase them down, put men to death. That's a big deal, man. Yeah, because the scripture says not to touch us, man. You know, when you work for Satan, you can get attacked anywhere, man. Oh yeah, you got the protection of the devil. I mean, he'll protect you as long as you're doing his bidding, of course. But you know, with the Most High, man, you good to go. I mean, you know, because even when you was living in sin, you know, he was still looking out for you. You know, so that's how the Most High is, man. You know, faithful, man. He don't just use you and then throw you out. You know. You know. Oh man, all praises to the Most High for that, man. You know. Yeah, man. And you know, the Most High been putting this on my spirit, man. You know, he been putting this on my spirit, and he been saying like, look, man, you're telling me. I mean, to all the target individuals out there, I mean, he's saying like, look, man, these guys don't know what they got in store coming. We're not even gonna have to touch these guys. You know what I mean? It's gonna be horrible, man. You know, and what the Most I put on my spirit was, you know, he was telling me, yo, don't you know I have command over the animals, every single one? You know what I mean? Don't you know the Most I could command, let's just say, you know what I mean, 100 pigeons to come take a shit on these devils every time they come outside? You know what I mean? The animals will target them. He got command over the animals, man. You know what I mean? You put your backpack down, a raccoon come and take that joint. You know? You put your cell phone down, a squirrel come take that joint and run away. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And no matter how much money you got and how good looking you are, you got a bunch of bird shit on you everywhere you go. Ain't nobody gonna want to deal with you, man. So that's type of judgment that's coming upon these devils, man. That the Most I put on my spirit, man. The animals gonna be attacking them. Like, what you gonna do when the animals attack you? Can you imagine if somebody told you right now, you step outside, you gonna have 100 pigeons just shit on top of you, birds attacking you. You mean? Every time you reach the end of the block, you know. You got a bird pooping on you. You come home, your beloved cat is scratching you up, attacking you. This type of power the Most High got, man. I mean, we just gotta have faith, man. Even the Most High got command of these animals, man. Like, he could command these animals to just attack these devils, man. And that's how it's gonna be, man. That's how it's gonna be. And I believe this is gonna be like, you know, in the book of Enoch too. One of the spectacles of righteous judgment, man. We gonna be laughing, man. You know what I mean? Like, right now they having all their fun, but like, yo, come on, like, I just thinking about that crap made me laugh, man. I mean, the Most I having command over commanding these animals to just attack them nonstop. You know what I mean? Make a fool out of them. And we ain't even talk about no wild beasts at this time. We're just talking about, I mean, like I told you, like a simple bird just pooping on them everywhere they go. Yo, it's gonna be hell on earth to pay, man. So I'm telling you, man, you know, I believe this stuff is coming, man, in the future, man. You know what I mean? You just gotta hold on, man. You know? Just attacking the wicked, harassing them. You know what I mean? Man, it's gonna be a beautiful thing to watch, man. You know what I mean? So you guys don't know the power of the Most High, man. You know what I mean? So this is why you're like, yo, you know what I mean? You're not supposed to be touching his saints, man. But, you know, the devil, you know, the scriptures talk about you know, so much time has passed, they think nothing's gonna happen to them. But you know, the Most High, I mean, like I said, he's marking out their bloodlines, man. I mean, and if you think it's not gonna happen, just look at what he did to to our bloodlines, man. I mean, for our disobedience. So just think about what's coming to these devils, man. And it's going to be tenfold, man. 10 times worse. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. This ain't one ain't going to be too long. I mean, I just have to get this one off my chest, man. Yeah. The power of the Most High, man. You know what I mean? You guys don't know. So, that's it, man.